I'm Lexie, and I read the book Butter by Aaron J. Lang. So the main character's nickname is Butter, but he's called this like it's his real name. He goes around day after day being ignored at school, and nobody talks to him because he's so obese. He says there's a difference between messing with a fat kid and messing with an obese kid. So he's ignored every day. His main worry is about a website that he made called butterslastmeal.com, and he made a promise that he would kill himself on New Year's Eve by eating a bunch of junk food. So, there are three themes for this book. One of them is implicit and explicit bias, which is where the bullies are obviously implicit bias because they do not like him at first. And explicit bias is just when people make fun of him to his face. The second theme is bullies and how they can change, because in the book, Butter becomes friends with the bullies and the people that never used to talk to him and he never dreamed about talking to. The third theme is dealing with the consequences of your actions, because Butter makes a promise that he can't keep. So he has to deal with everything that's going to come from that. The category that I made for this book is the everyday teen life of a fat kid who has a fantasy of friends that are popular sweaty jocks. I made this category because I figured that it had to do with so much more than the categories I could have picked from, so I combined a few of them. The tone of this book is mostly frustrated because he really can't deal with people always treating him like he's worthless and nothing and not there. Like it would be better if he didn't exist at all. He's frustrated with people because they ignore him. And he's frustrated with his parents quite a bit because his dad ignores him, which you never would expect. And his mother feeds him too much food that is fattening. And she tries to make up the things that his dad does wrong through food. I found out about this book because Mr. Buteau recommended it to me when I didn't have a book to read. So he said, "Oh, hey, you should read this book called Butter." I said, "What's it about?" And he's told me that it's about a kid who tries to kill himself on New Year's Eve. So that intrigued me a little bit. I really liked this book, and I felt like I knew how to really empathize with the author and feel what he was feeling because, most of us have been bullied before, so it's not anything new. I didn't take very long to read it, maybe a week and a half, because I'm a slow person. Yeah. The next book I'll be reading is called The Fifth Wave, and I decided on this because I've been hearing good things about it, and my grandma recommended it to me, and she said I could have her copy of it. So I'm going to be reading that next, and we'll see how it goes. I would recommend this book to people who like books about outcasts and how they find friends, or how people can really deal with the consequences of their actions.